Life has come to a standstill for many Delhiites amidst the flood mayhem that we're seeing in the national capital. Delhi continues to suffer amidst the intense flood havoc despite Yamuna's water level now dipping to 208.12 meters. The relief and rescue operations are underway by NDRF, NGO, police, district administrations. All of them are working tirelessly. Indian Army has joined flood relief operation as water has reached several prime locations in the national capital. Delhi's main roads have turned into rivers, with water gushing into houses, medical facilities and even several markets. Severe waterlogging was witnessed in the streets, housing areas for the third day. Meanwhile, Okhla water treatment plant resumed on Friday as the other two WTPs are yet to resume that were shut on Thursday due to flooding. Meanwhile, Met Department has issued a yellow alert in Delhi as the rain is likely to intensify in the next 4 to 5 days.
हम लोग यहाँ पर रेगुलेटर नंबर 12 पर हैं इस वक्त। आज सवेरे से ही आर्मी के जवान यहाँ पर मौजूद थे और ये टास्क बहुत बड़ा था क्योंकि यहाँ पर जो करंट था वो 5 से 6 नॉट का था, जहाँ पर खड़ा होना बहुत मुश्किल था। 5 से 6 फीट डीप ये एरिया था, लेकिन हमारे जवानों ने बहुत मेहनत के साथ यहाँ पर काम किया और आपने देखा है कि ये जो ब्रीच हुआ था इसको अब बंद बना दिया गया है और अब इस वक्त हम लोग जो हैं दूसरी साइड पर बंद के आकर खड़े हो गए हैं जो टूटा हुआ था। इसके बंद हो जाने से जो पानी का प्रेशर रेगुलेटर पे आ रहा था वो खत्म हो गया है और रेगुलेटर से भी आपने देखा है कि वो पानी बहुत स्पीड से अब यमुना की तरफ जाने लगा है।
To the west of northwest India, around 70 degrees, roughly I'm saying the mean position of the last 5 days, with a northwesterly flow, and that region of interaction, it is not shifting. Because of not shifting over a very narrow region, I would say northeast southwest oriented region, rainfall is persisting throughout the day, throughout 2 or 3 days. Both weather systems are equally strong, neither allows the other to pass. Okay. So let us hope. So it is push and pull kind of. It is, both are pushing against each other. Both systems are pushing against each other, because of which you are not seeing that system move away. So once whichever system is stronger will generally push away the other one, and then it will move away, and then you will have a normal monsoon flow restart.
Bharadwaj is joining us from ITO and Shreya Chatterjee from Rajghat. Akshay Dhongre joins us from Civil Lines. Let's begin with Akshay Dhongre, who's joining us from Civil Lines. Akshay, I do believe that in Civil Lines, even the flood water had claimed the ground floor of several buildings, bungalows, houses, etc. The water was running knee-deep. The cars were entirely submerged. You could just see a little bit of the top of the head from the visuals that were coming in. What is the situation now?
Well, absolutely, Chaiti. The situation, as far as the water flow is concerned, the water level is concerned, that has slightly improved because the water has receded a little bit. But in terms of the people who are living here, it has worsened. And the reason why I'm saying that it is worsened, because now the water has started to stink. This is not just Yamuna water. This is Yamuna water mixed with the drain water, the gutter water. And now it has started to stink. Several animals have died in this water. And that is why. And this is not just here in Civil Lines. Across the national capital, wherever Yamuna has flooded areas, animals have died. They have started to rot now. So there is a risk of a huge health hazard of diarrhea, of dengue, of malaria, because of mosquitoes now breeding in this water. And people are still living in these kind of waterlogged areas. There are a lot of houses that have been submerged. As if you can see, if I can ask my camera person Lokendra Pandey to go behind and show you that there are some people who are still living, especially the house helps, who are here taking care of the houses, because most of the residents have fled the area. They are living here without any drinking water, without any electricity. The situation is absolutely horrible. The stink here is unbearable, Chaiti, because either some animal has died in here, or some drain water has come out from these drainages that have also been rendered useless almost by this flood water coming into this area. And this is the area where even the chief minister lives. about
You know,
500
you mentioned
meters
that
from
there are a
here.
lot of animals also who have died in that water, and that water is entirely stinking, that this is now going to be posing a new problem for the residents living around as well. How is the administration now working to combat this problem which has arisen now?
Well, there has been no clarity, Chaiti, and that is the most surprising thing, because there are certain agencies that have been pressed into action, but from the flood relief work or the other operations that we have seen in the past, the intensity has been relatively lower. It's either the administration is not aware of the intensity of the problem that the people are facing, or they are just careless about it. But the removal of dead animals, that should be the priority right now, to ensure that a stagnant water, and in many areas even people are playing, people are swimming in this water, you know, they are getting inside the water, so that may cause a health hazard for the people who are even touching this water, you know, let alone getting inside this. And children are playing in these kind of water bodies. And if I can show you that the earlier question that you asked about the cars getting submerged, the situation has not improved. As you can see, the cars are still submerged in these kind of areas. The water is not getting out. It's either getting inside the roads because it is seeping in, so that is going to cause another hazard, and that is going to be the structural integrity of these buildings, of these roads, that is going to be shaken because of the heavy amount of water that is logged here, the water logging that has been there for the past 3 days now. So we can see roads caving in, buildings getting damaged, building also getting collapsed.
Right, so
That
North
may
Delhi
even be a
crumbling right there, so visuals coming in from civil lines.